Hey, what's up everybody, ForneverWorld here, and by popular demand, I bring you episode 359. You guys requested I start talking about Bleach episodes, and since this is actually the content of the manga that I did enjoy, I decided, well, this episode is probably going to be awesome, and I'm glad I did check it out and started reviewing because it was freaking amazing. Started off the gate, the animation of this episode 359, I remember even watching 358 last week and being blown away, but 359, the animation was top notch, and I gotta say that Bleach, one of the things that the anime excels at beyond any other shonen, is the animation. The animation in this episode was just flawless, awesome. The fight scenes look great. I love the part where Ichigo goes really fast, and his after image, you see it, and they did it really nicely. It didn't look like cheesy or anything like that. It was great. I love how they took straight panels out of the manga. Like, of course, everything is directly from the manga, but they just did it so great because I remember particular shots like Tsukishima's looking at like towards the ground or something, and he's just shocked, and then you see Ichigo, he looks like a spider on the wall in back of him, and they like straight up did that exactly how the manga looked. I remember just like, wow, it was crazy. It looked exactly like it. And just the episode was pretty freaking awesome. It felt like a mini movie because throughout the entire episode, Ichigo is just flipping out like, yo, this guy just like changed my life in an instant. Because basically Tsukishima's power, we started learning, it's kind of like, I forget what it was exactly called, but it was more or less something about a bookmark. Basically, his, I guess, sword, when he slashes somebody, kind of like erases their history, and he could change it and put himself in their history. Not exactly erases it, but changes it and puts himself in their history. And I remember the part where Chad was telling Ichigo, if it wasn't for Tsukishima, we wouldn't have beaten Aizen, the Iran cars, rescued Rukia from Soul Society. I remember reading that in the manga and being like, what the heck is going on? And then watching this in the anime, it was just awesome because it really drives home the fact that, yo, Ichigo's life is just like, he's like blown away by what's going on. He can't believe this. He's just mind screwed at the moment, and I really like the way they did that. Overall, the episode, again, great episode. I really enjoyed it. Got to see Chad and Orihime come in, and it was just crazy. Like throughout the whole episode, Ichigo is just like going insane, and I really like when they show up to the mansion and you see the mansion. The only thing I think that they changed a bit, but I don't think they really do this in anime anyway, is I remember the particular panel when they arrive at the mansion, and originally in the manga right there it stopped and it said this is where the final fight will end or something like that, and then it went, and I thought that would be maybe like the commercial break part or they would end the episode like that, but no, it just like the door opens and they show the people in there. So it was different in that aspect, but it was still, more or less the same. It changed one little thing, and that wasn't too big of a deal. I liked we saw in the beginning of the episode a little clip of I believe it was Ichigo's dad and Urahara. They were there getting ready for something, and I wish they would show a little bit more. That's one of the things I wish they would have fleshed out, like show a little bit more of them, exactly what's going on with them. We also see Uryu, he's there as well. He's like getting prepared and stuff like that. I guess everyone's getting prepared. uh, but again, no really complaints. Ichigo and Genjo got their hands full with this episode. I'm looking forward to the next one, seeing exactly how they're gonna animate everything, how's it all gonna go down and stuff like that, because they do take some liberties with the anime every now and then and change some things. Like we already seen Rukia when that wasn't supposed to be shown for a very long time, but so I just hope the anime doesn't take too many liberties and strays completely off, because at the end of the day, I like for the anime to stay faithful to the manga in some aspect. But definitely the anime is doing the manga a lot justice, and it's actually a lot more better feel to it, because in the manga it actually felt pretty cinematic, to be honest with you, but now just seeing it all in action just makes it even better. Let me know what you thought of episode 359. If you watched it, if you haven't, I suggest you go watch it because it's some pretty awesome stuff. We got Ichigo versus Tsukishima in there. We got some craziness. Ichigo is just like blown away. Everyone's minds are kind of messed up. Apparently, freaking Tsukishima saved them from all these crazy tragedies. So, yeah, check it out if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up if you like my review and if you want to see me keep doing these, because it would really inspire me to keep going with it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As always, I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.